Welcome to Oh Brother, a podcast where we try to figure it all out. With your hosts, Brandon and Collin. On this week's show, Production Pipeline.
Ahoy.
Ahoy.
What's going on?
Not a lot. I was having trouble loading, and then all of a sudden it was like, hello, here you are. Look. It was being sneaky again.
Yes.
That's good. How are you?
I am well. I've been working around with some Google code. I'm trying to work on some...
that sounds fun.
Okay, so here's what I'm trying to do. Okay, this is what I was like, you know what I need to spend my life doing is I need to figure out a way to have a quiz automatically generated each time that somebody when I create an episode for the other podcast, what I want to do is I want to have a quiz generated based off of the content of that will create an auto form in Google that when they fill it out, if it's over a certain threshold, it sends them a completion certificate that they can turn in for CEUs with professional organizations.
What? Oh my God. What?
Okay. Because here I was, and this is what happened, okay? There was this conference last year that we didn't go to, but they were announcing, okay, so it's a big conference. Prior to the conference, they came out and they were like, hey, everybody, just so that you know, the entire conference has been pre-approved for CEUs, continuing education credit, by these organizations. So if you attend, make sure and get your little completion cert and you'll be great. And I'm sitting here going, how in the world did you get a conference pre-approved for CEUs? They don't know the content of these things, right? You haven't even made them. This is weird to me. Does this make sense to you? I mean, have you encountered this?
All right, so I don't understand why people attending a conference like this would need continuing education credits. Right. So I'm double flummoxed here.
Okay.
What are they getting them for?
Right. So some of these individuals, they are certified professional pet sitters.
Okay.
And so in order to maintain that certification, they have to submit so many CEUs every year.
Okay, so this is why I didn't know this was a thing, because I have to do this too.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have to submit anything, but I have to have, as a teacher, you're supposed to have so much, you have to have so many hours of that. And that's what a lot of our PD days count for, right? When we're signing in for that, because we're being professionally developed. Allegedly.
Yes.
That's part of that continuing education to make sure that your stuff is up to date. Now I don't remember, there's some funny stuff with in the first 5 years specifically, you have to have a huge number of them. But then I don't remember after you've achieved your official certification from the state of Missouri, I don't know if that number matters quite as much anymore. Because It's not until 5 years where you go, oh, okay, now you're officially you get your normal certified. And then I don't remember what they call it something else, but when you get after 5 years of teaching and doing all that stuff, then you get you upgrade your certification to something that I did, but I can't remember what it was because I just filled out a form and then had the lady at work send the facts to the people. And I was like, all right, there you go.
Yeah.
So I don't know, in that context, it doesn't really matter what it is. It just matters that it's related to the field that you're in. right? So like I would imagine that the way that they're doing this is like they're just saying, well, it's related to the field of pet sitting because it's a conference about pet sitting. Therefore, close enough. Counts. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Because like in our PD days, like it doesn't really matter what you're doing, or you can go to, some people go to conferences, you know, because they like it. But like whatever, as long as it's like related to education, it counts as your continuing education thing. Like I don't think it has to be like, oh, it has to be in this like super specific thing. I think it's just like, yeah, it's related to it's related to the field, and so it's fine. So I think that's what's happening here is they have said, well, it's related to the field, and that's good enough. Like it's a conference about pet sitting. You're a pet sitter.
Probably
it's hunky dory, right? Like I think that's kind of what's going on here.
It's just, I think it's the language of like, we've been approved for CEU, as in like they've, because that gives a connotation as in like they have rubber stamped that it's awesome. Instead of,
well, I mean, that does, yes. So that does kind of send the message that like whatever we're doing, it's good enough for them, right? Like that's kind of what it feels like they're saying.
Yes. So
maybe not so many words, or maybe in exactly those many words. I'm not sure.
Right. It probably is that. Because I've also heard of it, kind of like what you're saying of like, hey, you can go do a bunch of stuff and then you kind of gather the evidence and the information and then you submit it. And then they kind of say, okay, yeah, this qualifies or this isn't good enough or this, I don't understand what this was. Like that's also a method that I think some organizations do.
Yeah.
As well. I think it's because this little world is so small that I'm a part of that like there are two organizations. And
that's true. It's quite a niche environment you found yourself in.
So I got a burr under my skin and was like, well, I'm sorry. I have 21,000 hours of educational content and interviews out there. Can I get that approved for CEUs? Right? And I took it to... Can I?
What a weird thing to get a burr under your skin for. But fair enough.
Because I don't have enough on my plate.
Yeah, right. You're totally not busy at all.
I says to myself,
you have all this free time.
Let's go tilting at windmills for a while. And so I just started to contact these organizations. It was like, and I found a couple other ones that were kind of like on the fringe, like maybe. One of them, if you want to submit your stuff to be approved for CEUs, you have to pay to have it reviewed. And it's like it's $20 for every hours of credit that you are applying for. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. like
did you not hear the previous number I just said? No, it's not.
In my head, I'm kind of thinking maybe I'll select like 3 just to have over there, like just to have to say that you can get it. But then the other ones I went to, and they were like, no, we don't. I mean, like one person said, quote, I mean, how would you even verify that somebody listened to a podcast? And I'm like, well, how did you know somebody went to the conference? Like it's a piece
signed in.
No, they just hand out little pieces of paper. And then you're like, oh yeah, this certification definitely guarantees that I was here for the full conference. Wink, wink.
They don't have to sign into the conference? What a rip.
They get a little gift certificate. Or
little
what? Paper. The
Hold
paper's
on.
Right. No, see, this is what I'm talking about. I'm like, are you serious? I'd have my friend grab it for me, and then I'd toss it over, like, and be like, oh yeah, I was totally there.
Yeah.
Right? And then they were like, well, the only way that we do this is if we could have like a quiz where somebody does this. And I'm like, are you bleeping kidding me? Like a quiz? I have to make a quiz to prove that people have listened? Oh my goodness. So then I was like, well, how would I go about doing this? Because they need proof that they listened to this. So I have to make a quiz to fit their parameters. In order to make a quiz, I have to come up with questions. Or come up with questions, I have to make content. But then I also have to find a way to automatically send them the email with the like, congratulations, you passed or whatever. Send this over to your people. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I have been going around. There's a thing called script.google.com. And I have been working, yes, with everybody's favorite, some AI coding. And I've been going round and around and lots of Reddit to figure out like,
what a great combo. AI coding and Reddit. What could possibly go wrong?
I'm really doing great things. If the NSA starts knocking at my door again, I'm just doing what the robot told me to do. So I really am sitting here being like, okay, I need to get this information. I need to make sure the email says XYZ, and I need to make sure I pull this form and this form. And I'm trying to have it like all. So I am just like, I think I finally have one thing that works. And the problem is that like, it's just, just never really stops. You've got to figure out like, anyway, it's got to be consistent. And I have to do this for like, so I have to submit the episode to the organization. Then I have to like, I can submit it to them and say, okay, this episode's coming. And then I got to go and I got to make the quiz to make sure that it says like, you've just listened to episode 644 and you passed. I got to make sure that's in there. It's just this whole thing. And I'm like, why? Like, why?
Yeah, my question is, why are you pursuing this as a thing? Why have you decided that this is something that is necessary for you to take on?
I think what this is.
Are you just powered by spite at this time?
I mean,
like
a little bit spite.
I mean, it's powerful. That's powerful. We'll allow it.
I think a portion of this as well is like another step in legitimacy for what we're doing.
Okay.
Fair. I think that's an aspect. So what I really need to just do is I really need to pick, like, in my brain, I have this world where every single episode that we produce is eligible for this. And I just go through this process for every single episode. But I know what I need to do is just go like hand pick 10 to start with. Right?
Yes.
Like, here are 10 of the best. And then I can just start with those, promote those. Like, hey, if you're looking for this, these have been pre-approved by these 5 organizations or 3 organizations. It's 3, being honest. And like, there we go. And just have those that sit there, and then everything else is just produced and free, and you don't have to take a quiz for it.
Yes.
But also, I'm like, can I automate this so that it's all done? Like, I can click and button, and it all just like, can I do that? Like, oh, maybe I can. Answer is actually no, I can't, and it's still
not yet.
I've got curly brackets and I'm going cross-eyed here, so that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, you can't do it yet. Yeah. Yes.
It's
coming. It's coming.
But
full-blown automation.
Yes. I think it'd be like, I don't know. And then it's like the production pipeline kind of like smoothed out and everything goes. And that's a phrase that I've got.
I was not prepared for that phrase either. Production pipeline. I don't really know. Sounds like a little too official.
I'm just gonna let you talk now. You take over. I'm done. I was
gonna say you've gone down this big. That was very humorous.
Save me from myself.
I mean, yeah, someone's got to, because this. I mean, I applaud the like.
Wow.
The idea, right? I mean, it sounds good, but like, on the other hand, like, I still am kind of struggling with what in the world are you doing this for? Because this is a lot of work for like a very little payout. It feels like
for a podcast we do that I can give away for free.
Yeah, right. Like, you're not even making money off this thing at this point. Like, You know,
that's the
like
part
what?
where I catch myself and I'm just like, right.
Oh yeah,
Right. Oh, I can't do this.
like it's just, I mean, it's cool, I guess, and like it would be a neat thing if it was accepted in that kind of environment. You know, it's neat, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know what you get out of it specifically.
I don't get anything out of it. Like,
yeah, and that's the problem. Like you're doing all this work for other people to get something out of it, and like that's slightly backwards. Just like a little bit from how maybe it would be good. Because like
yeah,
you know, you're not an education service at this point. Like you've got other things happening, like, you know, so I feel like while a neat idea, perhaps this could be tabled and as is workshopped through and figure out like what is going on here, like
forever.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, and that's true. Like, anyway, so this has been like, it's been on the back burner. I'm sitting here looking at an email from, let's see, scroll down. Yeah. What's this? September 17th, saying, hey, go ahead and fill out our application that we request. I love this. So go fill out our application form that we request anyone requesting CEU approval use, and we'll follow up. Like, okay, fine.
Yeah.
Do this. I haven't filled it out yet because I didn't have the back end in. So now I'm like, okay, I've kind of got the back end. Megan and I just have to sit down. You can select like 5 to 10, make it manageable, and then we'll just go from there.
Yeah. It could be like, and then you can make this, then you package them together as like, if you want to do this, right? Give me $10. And then I will send you the link to fill out the stuff for these episodes, right? I'll give you access to the thing for a monetary contribution, right? Nothing exorbitant, right? Not like those like crazy dude bros on the internet, like, oh, it's $800. You could teach you my man-to-man course. Like none of that stuff. Okay, no grifting here. But like, you know, you could do that. Like, oh, if you want some continuing education, you know, here is the dollar amount, and that will get you access to the quizzes for my episodes. Boom. You can listen to them, and then you get the quiz. You have to pay for the quiz. You can listen for free, pay for the quizzes. You see?
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
Mm-hmm.
And then your certification of like, oh, look, I did X many hours of continuing education and development.
Yeah. And
Ta-da.
considering how like people will pay hundreds and hundreds of dollars to go to a conference, I'm providing a conference in your pocket for like pretty reasonable price of
here. Yeah, potentially, yes. And so and then with a little rate of, you know, potentially like tens of dollars.
Yes.
They could just like go, oh, here you go. Right. So like I'm not saying you actually just make it like $10, but like, you know what I mean? Like something normal, like reasonable. And then they could do that way. I think that would be the only way so far that my brain can make sense of how to make this a viable endeavor for you. Because again, you don't want to give the whole thing away for free.
Yes.
Right? Like that would be kind of nuts. Like I don't it's very altruistic, but potentially not sustainable. So
so I think it's something that I need to like. I made a little bit of headway. You caught me just as I was running a new batch of code to see if I could make it work, and so now I'm gonna just gonna set it here. We're gonna be fine.
There you go.
And I'm gonna redress it. I'm gonna come back to it later.
There you go. Just keep my plan in mind.
Yes.
Okay. This makes it viable and potentially worthwhile for you, not just so you're banging your head against the wall for no reason whatsoever. That you just like the sound of your head banging against the wall.
It's fine. You know what? What day is it? Still ends in Y. I think it'll be fine. So yeah,
that's great.
My latest.
That's pretty exciting. Not really, but like
it's something.
It's a thing that is happening, and it's confusing. But it's okay. Weirdly, it also is the exact same thing that I did this week because I had to go to that thing on Monday about for my continuing education about like youth mental health thing.
Oh, yes. How was this?
Well, it was exceptionally long, right? I was not really sure about how this is going on. It was so long that there was not one but two presenters that would just tag team in and out because they had to talk so much.
Oh no!
Right, I was sitting in a room for like 6 hours. They at least had breaks, so that was nice. It was very professionally done. They did have timers and everything, and so they were like, "Oh, okay, I'm done with this section. Boom, time to move on." So, however, it was an obscene amount of information to condense into that amount of time, and like they gave me a book. Right. So they gave me a like some sort of like follow along workbook / note taking thing during the presentation. This huge stapled together thing. Right. And then they also gave me like a book it was like the companion book. But when I say book, it's like a textbook. Like it's enormous. And they were like, "Oh, you can look over this on your own time." And it's like, "Look over what? What do you mean?
Wow!
Look over this monster. It's like the size of a college textbook. That's what it's like."
Oh no!
Yeah, it's massive, right? So, I don't, So they were blitzing through a lot of this stuff, and they were kind of hitting the high notes. So, like, on the one hand, like I said, it is very good that we are actually talking about this kind of stuff, right? And like, for once, it was a bit too old for the lower elementary people, but it was like just right for like me. So like, but they are doing this with like the whole school. So they just like did the elementary half this time, and then they're going to come back next time and do like the other half. So it's not like a huge room of people. They can have like small groups and stuff.
That helps,
for
especially for this conversation.
Yeah. So that's why they like, because these aren't like, some of these topics are not things that first graders are dealing with and talking about too much, right? I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility, obviously, but like,
sure, some
of the stuff like warning signs start there and everything, but like some of the other things we talked about, it's like, oh yeah, they don't really need to. They're not talking about substance abuse in 6 years old, right? That's not really what's happening. So, it was all right, but it was a lot, and so it was so much that it was sort of hard to process everything that was happening, and also like some of it was like very base level things, right? Like, and I'm sure that was just done for brevity's sake, right? But it was kind of weird. It's like, okay, yeah, I think we probably, or maybe again, this is maybe me, I'm being biased here. Not really sure, but like, oh yeah, maybe like I already know that. Like, I already got that part. Like, I know that. Like, what else you got to do here? Like, I don't know. So, it was kind of a lot, right? However, there's also a quiz that I have to take that I forgot about. So thanks for reminding me of that I have to go do for the. I also get a certificate. I think I don't know why I need that, but like, I guess I'll print it off in black and white printer paper and stick it in my drawer. I don't know, but like, Maybe I'll put it in the front page of the textbook. I put it on my shelf.
Put a little date on it.
Yeah. So the only problem was, right, during the icebreaker, there's an icebreaker, right?
Of course.
We had to write our name on a placard and put it on the thing. And I don't think they thought it was really funny when they were like, you need to write your name on this. And I was like, well, all these people, I was like, looked at the people at the table, like, they already know who I am. They're like, well, I don't. I was like, well, that's fine. I don't care.
I'll just introduce myself to you then. Hi.
Yeah. And then we'll be good to go, right? I don't need this. So I had a placard and everything. But they were talking about, they were doing like the icebreaker thing where like talking about stuff. But it's important to know that on the screens behind them, they had words like, when you're talking to youth, it's important to listen and not judge what they're saying, right? When they're trying to tell you things, right? And so that's on the screen behind them. Okay. That's important to set the scene here.
Yeah.
So they asked everybody, my least favorite question of all time. What is your favorite holiday food? Right? Right? And it is well known by all people that I do not like holiday food fare, right? I'm not a fan. And so everyone was like, oh yeah, blah, blah, blah. And again, this is not a very good question, right? Mayhaps I was overthinking things. But when they're like, what's your favorite holiday food, right? And someone's like, green beans. Like, that is, you can have that on Tuesday, sir. Like, I don't know what you mean.
Yes.
Like, they didn't say like green bean casserole. They just said green bean. I was like, okay, first of all, this is a poor question because clearly our answers are varying widely. And so it got to me as you do. And of course I said, I don't like holiday food. And the lady said, well, why not? And I was like, excuse me, ma'am, that...
What? No. No. There's no follow-up question here.
Yeah,
ma'am.
you didn't make her defend herself when she said mashed potatoes. You didn't question that, right? I don't know. Like, you didn't say to her, you can just have that on Wednesday. You don't have to have that for a holiday, right? That's not what we're talking about here. Okay.
Wow.
No. It's like, I don't like holiday food. And she said to me, why? I was like, because I don't care. That's not important right now.
Yeah. Move along. No. You don't. That's the follow-up question. I got to be real. Like, that's not okay.
No one else got a follow-up question, right? Just because you don't like my answer doesn't mean that I need a follow-up question, right? That you didn't say that in the rules. Okay. You didn't.
This happened to me tonight. We're in a group, right? It's a prayer group meeting for church, and the guy turns to me and he says, "What's your favorite sports team?" And
I said, yes, go sports ball. You should have just said the Boston Celtics.
Boston Celtics.
Go Larry Bird.
Go Larry Bird. Oh, that needs to be my go-to answer now because it'll be so weird. Yeah. Like, it'll be like, I have who has a connection, and I have to sit there and like, I'm not going to make something up and be like, oh, those Chiefs, how about them? Like, I'm just not like, so I have to say, oh, I'm not really that into sports, and then like the conversation is, wow, like there's nothing else. There's nothing. It's like, I'm sorry, and then they're like, no, somebody said, oh, not even like college. And I'm like, it's fun to watch. I don't know. Oh my gosh. I hate those.
See previous conversation, we should be like, oh, it's handball. And then just like, don't say anything else. Like,
yeah. I should just say handball.
Biathlon.
Ski joring. Like the
ski joring. Obviously.
Next. Who? What are we doing here?
Yeah. Next question, please.
Please, for love of everything, I need to move on. Oh, So after you were grilled with a follow-up question, how did the rest of the time go?
Oh, it was fine. They didn't ask me more questions though. No, they did. But I just inserted myself in random conversation. It was great. But like,
Of course, well done.
Well, they were just asking room questions, so it was fine. That was like, yeah, it was fine. It was fine. It was just really long. At one point, I did look at my watch and go, "Oh my gosh, it's only 9:30." Ah, that's how you know it's gonna be a good day.
Yeah. Approach it, people. Never.
Yeah, when you get that one, you're like, "Oh my, oh no, no."
Never look at your watch, especially in those, because it's like you can go nowhere. You know you're locked in. You know you're gonna. It's yeek.
You could take excessively long bathroom breaks. That's what the kids do, right? When they don't want to go to class, right? They just go bathroom and hang out and like.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just living the life of a student right now. Really.
Yeah.
Getting there.
Channeling my inner 10th grader, just like skipping class. Let's go. I don't.
Pretty cool right now. Really liking this. Okay. Gonna give them a pass next time they do this because I totally get it.
So yeah, that was fine. Except for I forgot that I have to take that quiz and I have to figure that out. It's standing there. We'll see if it's. I don't know. We'll see if I actually have to pass it or if it's just like you have to do it and then like, okay, good enough. Like I don't know.
Yeah. I was present. It's basically a way to prove you were present in that sense.
It's true. But now it was like a week ago, so now I'm like,
Oh.
So there's so much information that's like, who knows what they're going to put on this 10-question quiz.
Yeah, because you were there for how many hours? You said?
It was started at 8-ish, and we left at 3.
Oh.
Yeah. There was a lunch break in there somewhere.
But you said it was a working lunch, right?
Yeah, it wasn't though. So that was a lie. That's good. We got through enough material that we just got to have lunch for like 30 minutes.
Nice.
So that was handy. But so yeah, that's what we did all day. All day. And the rest of the week's been pretty uneventful, really, except for yesterday. We went somehow. I've managed to have things to do every weekend for like a whole month, and I don't really know how this happened. I don't know who this person is that keeps scheduling these things to me, but like I don't.
It's past me and past me.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I have things to do like every weekend. So it's not like bad things, right? And like a couple of these things occurred like at my very own house. Like we had like friends over, right?
Oh,
so whatever. We're still doing things, right? It's okay, man. So yesterday we went to Springfield. We hung out with Dusty, right? What's up?
Nice.
And shout out Dusty. We just kind of did some hanging out. I went to the old bookstore. Went to a flea market thing, right? Channel our inner Mimi, and went to the flea market. And Susan wouldn't let me buy the raddest picture I've ever seen.
Well,
actually, there were two. There was two of the greatest pieces of art I've ever seen in my entire life. One of them I actually wanted. The other one is the funniest thing. So one of them was like it was kind of like a retro painting of like a woman astronaut thing, right? It was kind of cool, right? It was kind of like it's like a very like retro-y vibe, like painting of like a woman in like a 60s era like spacesuit. So that was cool, right? It was all like orange and stuff, right? It was pretty rad. Okay, so that one was cool. That's the one I actually kind of wanted.
Yeah, of course.
Right, it's really neat. The other one though,
no.
The other one was like this landscape painting, like a field with like cows, and these are like they look like pioneery people, right? It was like old timey. Okay, like I don't remember if they were like pilgrimy or like somewhere. It was like an old timey like that, right? And then one of the cows was being abducted by an alien flying saucer.
Yes.
And it was awesome.
This is amazing.
It was so great.
That is perfect. Yes.
It's like, oh, I need that, like real bad.
How could you not have
Just
that?
hang that in my room right here somewhere. I just move some of the stuff. I should go on the wall in here.
Yeah.
I really wanted Spacesuit Lady. She was kind of but cow painting was so funny.
And such a non sequitur. Like so like out of
I know. And it was
pocket.
done like and it was done in like the style was like a realism style, right? So it was not
Oh,
right. So it was like a very like realistic painting of like cows in a field, you know, like Dutch masters style, right? But like the flying saucer sucking one of them up in the tractor beam, right? It was great.
yes. You can't get any better. I like the fact that it was also like you said, it's kind of like painted in a realism style. Like that's even better. That they didn't try and go like goofy or weird, but they're like, no, I'm really going to study this cow.
They're really going with it.
And I'm really going to imagine what it would be like.
Because there was some other ones that were like, you know, they're like wacky like that, but they were like cartoon style, you know?
Yeah.
And so that, you know, that's a different type of vibe altogether. But this one was like so like hyper realism, but with this subject matter. Like, what, dude, what is happening? I don't.
Even better.
It was great. So yeah, I kind of wanted that one too,
but no.
just because it was hilarious. But I didn't buy either one, so it's fine. I did buy a copy of the Iliad though, so that's important.
Oh.
Right, it's good because we were also at Barnes and Noble and the same copy. It's like the Penguin Classics edition. Right, new. This book is like $22 at the antique mall. It was like $8. So
even better.
That's what we like to call winning. That is how
yes.
it works. So it was good. We just hung out, went out to eat, got some ramen. It was a beautiful day for like hot noodly soup because it was really cold yesterday.
Yeah.
So hot noodly soup is the best when it's really cold. It's like it's a great time. This is the very best.
It's a good time of year for hot noodly soup.
It is, right? Like it's good all the time, but like when it's really cold outside, there's something really good about that. Maybe I'm very biased because like I think the first time I ever had like legitimate ramen, like actually like real life ramen, I was in Sydney, I think, right? It was really cold. And so it's like, here's a small noodle shop close to the hotel. Bang, let's go. And so I have a very firm memory of like boiling soup and it was like really cold outside. So it's like, imprinted on my brain that this is a good thing to do. So, yes, pretty good. And then today we did go, excuse me, for a stroll, not a walk. We didn't go exercise today. We went for a stroll through the park to check out foliage action, right? Fall foliage alert time actually happened. Finally fall, right? Continues. Even like frosted last night for realsies.
I know.
Pretty late, but you know, we'll take it. Not like a super hard one or anything.
No.
But there was frost on the pumpkin. I checked this morning. Thank God.
Thank you.
So yes, we went on the fall foliage walk to the park, check it out, see how it's going. You know, some pretty good ones, right? Susan was very pleased, right? So there you go.
She's pleased with this year's showing.
Yeah, so far. Okay. It's kind of weird. Some of them are like faded-y looking. I don't know if that's because it was so dry for so long, right? And it's only started raining in the last like month. It's like, oh yeah, rain. We forgot. Yeah, here it is, all of it right now. Yeah, there you go. But it was actually cold. I had to wear a coat. It was great. Yes. That's what I've been waiting for. Coat weather. Yes. So yeah. That's pretty much all we've done this week is learn about mental health, stroll in the park.
That's good.
Eat noodly soup. These are all important things to occur.
Yeah. We also did a fall stroll today. We did a 3-mile hike up north of us a little bit, and marveled in the fall colors. So I'm right there with you. It's finally fall, and it feels good to be out. It was 51 degrees and sunny today, so it was like absolutely perfect to be out hiking and outside. We hadn't hiked as a family in a while though, so I was like, oh man, this feels really good. I'm really I've missed this getting out, because we were used to go either every weekend or at least twice a month, and it's been a little bit longer than that.
Nah.
So getting out and hiking today was very good. And with it being so cold, all the animals were kind of not very active, so they were hanging out. So it was kind of cool to be spotting them in some of the undergrowth or under the big cedar trees and kind of pointing them out, being quiet. You walk.
When you say all the animals, most of them, the squirrels were still going ham today. What is that?
Crazy.
So, they do. Yes, they always do that.
Never stop.
They just can't.
So this year, we says to ourselves, we've carved our pumpkins every year. I don't want to carve this year because my hands get tired, because it's a lot of work, because I end up having to carve a few other people's.
No.
Fine.
No. Who
and we're
could have seen that
different.
coming?
We've never painted our pumpkins before, so we painted them, and this was good. This was a lot of fun. We all enjoyed them, and they were on our front porch. And then within 3 days of us painting them, Noah's had a giant hole bored through it, 4 inches in diameter. Hole. Through it. Just appeared overnight.
Yes.
And then it kind of grew and consumed the pumpkin and the side of the pumpkin. And
makes it look even spookier that way.
It does look even spookier. The squirrels are angry that we didn't carve the pumpkins. This is what I've
decided. They just took matters in their own hands. Fine, you're not going to carve the pumpkin? I'm going to do it for you.
The squirrels decided, no, this is unacceptable. You must carve pumpkins. So therefore, we are a pumpkin carving community, and you must abide. So they're keeping us in compliance with the HOA, I guess, in our little area. We don't have an HOA, but they are keeping us in compliance with the community and are carving our pumpkins. So much so that what started on Noah's uncarved pumpkin, now carved pumpkin, has turned into Megan's pumpkin, is being slowly eaten and bored into as well. So they're just going
consumed by squirrels,
by pumpkin, making sure that all of them are carved to their liking. It's been fun watching them.
That's hilarious. I didn't.
It's just get bigger and bigger, and flecks of paint on the ground and all this stuff, and you're just okay, that's fun, that's fair. But whatever, we'll just do it.
That is pretty good.
Do you guys get a lot of trick-or-treaters out by you?
This year, so it depends, right? This year we had a pretty good amount, but also some of Susan's parents' teachers' children came.
Oh, fun.
Well. So we had a couple bonus ones.
Yeah.
Right. So she was here. They came by to do this too. So we had it was a pretty good amount, I think, and which is a couple extras. So it's kind of it's not tons of people come over here, but we always have some, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, it's pretty slow by us. The gravitational force of our neighborhood is definitely sucked up by the block party that happens half away.
Oh,
so people they just don't even care. They just go right over there.
Okay.
Right, and it's done in conjunction with the city. But it's a part of the historic area, the district that we're a part of, that it doesn't have like, so it has fewer homes on the street, but they're all the big old homes, and they block that off. So there's only on that whole block, like there's only like, I don't know, 9 homes or so, because they're all in these big lots. But they maybe even 8. And they all go crazy with the decorations on their yards and in their homes. All the owners of the homes dress up in these crazy outlandish costumes. They do free hot dogs and chips and waters for everybody, and obviously lots of candy and stuff. And it's really fun to go to, and we love getting to walk there. And we walked there this year, but I stepped out. So my costume, I typically just go as, me or as a pet sitter.
Fair.
But this year I had my little safari hat. So I was just going to throw my little safari hat on, and whatever. Like, I'll just say I'm, on an adventure or whatever. I don't know. Not very adventurous or inventive here. But we were all kind of like low key. The kids didn't want to dress up as anything to go to this thing because it was going to be dark and cold. And Megan was going to be wearing a big coat anyway, so she's like,
that's true. She's not going outside because it was below 60. So
she's like, we're not dressing up. So like, I throw my hat, I'm good. But our neighbor was going with us. This neighbor, his wife, and it's their little baby who's going to be pushing a stroller. And I step out of our front porch and I look to my left, and he's standing there. And what is he wearing?
Is he also wearing a safari
hat? He's also wearing a safari hat.
Heck! What in the wild thornberries is going on around here?
And he turns, and his shirts. This is why I am friends with them, is because his shirt says, "Pretend I'm a zookeeper."
Nice. Gotta at least hit him with the Dr. Livingston, I presume. Right? Like, you gotta get.
It was great. And then I look at their little baby buggy, and they went to Hobby Lobby, and they got these big fronds from a palm tree and put over the buggy. So they like kind of like,
nice.
It's got that little shade that you can pull up over the baby. But they've camouflaged that with these palms, and they've got some like lays to make it look like, exotic. And the baby is dressed in a flamingo onesie.
Nice. I like it.
But we kind of did the like, he's looking at me, I'm looking at him, he's pointing at me, I'm pointing at him, and we're like, what? I'm not taking my hat off. I'm like, I'm just, and so we start walking over. Anyway, it was a good night. We saw our other neighbor, this other guy, and I am going to be ordering, because he didn't have a costume either. He's just kind of like, ugh, whatever. But he's out there with his kids. I'm going to be ordering him a safari hat for next year.
Nice. Perfect.
I think so. My hope is that we're just going to make this like the thing that the three of us do on our little corner here.
Yes. The jungle safari through the neighborhood on Halloween.
This is necessary. So
it is. Oh, you should just no. Okay, well, hold on. I almost said, okay, like you could just take your binoculars and you could like look at all the kids that are dressed up as animals, but then you're looking at kids through binoculars on Halloween. And that's a little creepy. So maybe don't do that. I was like, maybe the police will come. So don't.
I'm not doing that.
Don't take the bit that far. But like,
yes. Won't do. No binoculars. No big cameras. Nothing. So we survived another year and are going, but yeah, been it. That's been our week. All we've done. Nothing.
Not too bad though. Pretty exciting. I was going to say something else, and now I can't. I got distracted by your safari hat, and now I can't remember what it was I was going to say.
It's totally fine.
Drat.
But maybe this give you time to think about it. I went to a business mixer.
No.
Another one.
No. Say it ain't so.
Yeah, not only did I go one,
Did you wear your safari hat?
I did not.
Dang it!
Because
I feel like that would, first of all, that's a good way for people to stop calling you Larry Guy.
Larry Guy.
If you wear your tail
Right?
to the business mixer.
Now this was one in our new service area. They do these things once a quarter called Party on the Patio, where you can come.
Alliteration and everything.
Oh, I know. It's great. So the party on the patio was in the basement of a bank.
Wait a minute.
Well, because...
Wait a minute. What lies? Not even an actual patio?
This is what I told them. I said, I have been lied to, and I'd like a refund. And
that bank basement is way worse and creepier. Like,
and Whitney said, Collin, this is free. And I was like, okay, fine. Where's the food? But yes.
Still,
they were going to host it outside. They do have a little, like, patio-esque.
Okay, but it was cold. Okay.
It's cold. Fair. It was a little damp, and they're like, "Nah, we're gonna do this inside."
Yes, like, Collin, it's raining. Stop.
Turns out, so we went to the basement, and I don't know. Staging these things is so hard, and I definitely understand this of like how much, because it's supposed to be a mixer, right? This mixer thing. So how much seating do you provide versus standing tables, right? Those little weird, like,
like a cocktail table situation. Right?
Yeah. So how many actual seats do you provide
versus
the cocktail tables versus just like mingling areas?
Yeah.
And they definitely leaned heavy on the sit down tables, which just have an absolute gravitational force to them. Like
That's true. People won't leave though, right? They just like stay.
Right. They find a sit, they stay seated, and you cannot move them or make them go somewhere else.
Yeah.
But I'm like, well, but I don't want to sit down, like, because then I'm going to be stuck talking to you for like a long time, and that's going to be weird if I'm like, well, gotta go, and I take 3 steps away and turn my back to you. So, it also turned out that like 9 people were going to show up to this. So I'm like getting my water, and I go over, and it's you open it up, open the cooler, and there's just so much booze. And I'm like, oh no. Like no. Where's the water? Like, where's the water? And
in the cocktails. That's where it's in the ice column.
It's what the ice is for.
Oh no.
So finally, I find a water bottle like at the bottom of it, which was nice because at least it was really cold.
True.
But now I'm like, oh no, like what else? No, I as soon as I turn around, there are immediately 2 people there, and they're just like, hey, what's going on? I'm like, so hi.
I'm just mixing,
Just mixing,
what's up?
With water.
Yeah.
And
because it's noon. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Right. Why are we doing this?
Yeah.
I'm really confused. Oh, but it was one where like they were from the same business, and they were like work besties, and they were here together, and they were basically like, we're only here because we're on, I guess, the marketing department, and this is part of marketing, and
we're here for our continuing education, and we're what's
right. Oh my gosh. And so I'm just like, okay. And I have been to good mixers and bad mixers. I've been to good networking and bad networking events. And the good ones, here's the thing. I think in the ideal world, people in chambers of commerce, in business, and in marketing have the idea that the only kind of networking event is just you need to provide food and a space, and people are going to show up, and they're going to do their thing, right? They will take over. This is not happen because the people.
No, of course it doesn't happen. Have you met a lot of people in business? They're not.
No,
like not everybody is the sales team, right?
No,
like a few of the people are going to be like, "Yeah, let's go." Everyone else is going, "Oh no,
I have to what?"
Yeah, exactly.
So the best ones have a structure and have a purpose. of, even if it's the dumb thing, like put the question on your shirt, say, what's my doppelganger? Like, it gets people asking questions, and they know they have an assignment. They have to ask questions. And so it's a project for them. And they can lean into that because they know, hey, I don't know what to say to you, but I know I'm supposed to mix and mingle, and you have a question attached to your shirt. So I'm just going to ask you that. Like, it gives them something. Then it goes all the way to like, everybody, we're going to rotate every third minute, and when you hear the bell, and whenever I hear that, when the blue,
like a speed dating
kind of
style, right? Like
and everything in between. But like, everybody has this romanticized version of like, oh yeah, it's just gonna be great. We're just gonna get a bunch of people, and there's gonna be like, oh, so much.
I don't think everybody has this vision. I don't think.
The people who put on these events can have that mindset a lot of the time of like,
they're just like, people will go, if you put a bunch of strangers in a room, they will just all start talking to each other.
Yes,
I don't think that's how strangers work.
No,
that's not.
No. Because then it's like, well, what are they going to talk about? How long are they going to talk about it? Like, so I
what if they don't have a favorite sports team? Then what?
They don't like sports ball even. What if their favorite sports doesn't involve balls? Like it's cycling. Like what?
Well, yeah, it's true. It's triathlon, right?
So, because whatever. So it was. I got stuck talking to one person because I made a comment about how I was like, oh yeah, we're trying to figure out how to make culture work in our business. Blah 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 blah. And they would like lean forward and they were like, I love talking about culture. That's what I do a lot in where I work. And then they spent the next 35 minutes trying to brainstorm ways to make my culture better in my business without understanding how I operate or why I operate the way I do. Because they were like, what you need to do is you just need to shut down for a day and have everybody come to your office. And I was like, yeah, no.
But then all the pets won't get fed.
Right. Also, people work for me at different times of day because they can't or don't want to work for me at the other times of day. Right? Like, and you could just, and I hate being that guy that's just like, no, that doesn't work. But I also can't be the guy that just goes, oh, yeah, you know what? That's a great idea. Thank you so much for telling me that. I just can't.
The most obvious thing in the whole entire world that you just said, I'd never thought of that before.
Yeah, I should just shut down my business that never has a day off, and I'll just get everybody together for pizza, and we'll like play games together.
Oh yes.
How did I?
Of course,
this?
Pizza party. Yes, just like third grade. Oh man, lovely.
So angry.
It's like all your 9-year-old friends' birthday party.
Yeah,
you get the cheese pizza, you get the sausage pizza. Boom.
It's and then
all that's going to be left is Canadian bacon. That's all that's ever left.
Yep. And we've solved culture. Congratulations.
Like, go, because for some reason people always buy like they think that you need an equal amount of all of those things.
Yeah,
and that's not true because. No. Why would you do
no. Well, and I'm talking to this person and like they are the ones who is in charge at their business of like making culture happen and like making a team thing and blah blah blah.
Oh no. And were you sitting there going, oh, this is the lamest thing I've ever heard. Oh no.
So bad. Right? And like they're really
so cringe. Why?
And this feeds them. And then I made the statement of, yeah, and you know what's hard is that like I'm just not a culture person. I'm not like I didn't do school spirit week. I didn't go to homecoming at things. I didn't no, that wasn't me. And in my past job, I did the job because that's the job I wanted to do and they were paying me to do it. And anytime that they would have like outside functions, I'd kind of be like, no, I'm good. Like I want to go do other stuff. And I said, so it's hard for me to like get into this mindset that it's important when I myself would never want to be involved in that. And they looked at me and they went, I'm the exact same way. And I was like, then why are you doing? Why are you forcing?
Yeah, why are you the culture person?
What?
How does this happen?
Talking about And basically their whole point was, yeah, but I know it's important. And here my brain broke, because it's like, you don't even believe all this stuff. Like, you think it's important because people told you it was important. Now, I am not saying that workplace culture and all that stuff is not an important thing. I think.
Well, yeah, but like, but also,
like, just like like, okay, everybody, make sure it's not a toxic place and that you like people. Okay, let's done. Okay,
got him.
Right, got him.
You solved it, Colin. Right. Good job, buddy. You did it.
Right, I did. But coming up with ridiculous costume contests and pizza parties and game nights and all this stuff. It's no, nobody wants that. No. Oh, the culture person is even yeah, I put together the Halloween party and I don't want to dress up in a Halloween costume. And you're going, why did you do a Halloween party?
That is a good question of why did
oh. They took up the rest of my time.
Oh no.
Right? And then they're like, well, I gotta go. I got to get ready for the Halloween thing. And I'm like, okay. Right?
Enjoy your time, I guess.
And then, of course, by the time they're leaving, everyone else was like, oh man, I should go. So it's oh, I didn't get to oh no. So I'm trying to
no, I didn't.
I did do the mixing thing. I
just got stuck at a table with one guy for 14 years. Wow.
For way
Who could have seen that one coming?
No.
Literally everyone.
And then I realized I was their excuse to not mix and mingle with anybody else.
Dang. That's true. That's tough, man. Yeah, you were. Oh no.
I'm I don't know how I feel about this, because I was I was used so that
I was used.
Right. Oh no.
Oh no is right. Oh no is right. You got. I
did.
Dang it.
I got it. And then
dang, that's harsh, man.
Here I was annoyed that I was talking to this person for so long. Meanwhile, they were so happy that they were talking to me for so long, so that they could just say, well, I went to the mixer, check out, and bye.
Yeah. Dang.
Oh man, those social interactions, I tell you what.
They got you. So tough.
So
I'm glad you survived awkwardly mixing with random people who also don't want to mix. That's very.
Yep.
Oh no. That's just. Yeah, I don't know what. That's very confusing that's the thing that people want to do on purpose. And again, why would there's just a lot of baffling things that just happened in all of this context.
I know. I'm still processing this in this conversation with this person. I'm oh, still so angry. So yeah, there it is.
There you go. All right. I can't remember what that thing was I was going to tell you, but that's all right. Maybe I'll remember for next time.
Suspense for next time.
Suspense for next time. Right? I do have, though, a haiku for you.
Ooh,
somewhere.
Yes.
Somewhere. Aha! Yes, here we go. All right. Are you ready?
Indeed.
All right. Cold air descends from the clear night sky, leaving white wisps upon the earth.
Ooh.
Wow! There we go.
Yes. That was good, because it's that time of year. So nice.
I know. It's great. I like it. So don't want to get sneakily hot again. Then I'll be sad.
Oh, well, we'll just watch it.
Yes.
Fine. It's on its way. Cold is.
Yeah.
Very good. I'm looking forward to more of it. Or
Same.
you can get. Okay. Well, we will see if you remember the thing.
That's true.
Time, and see what the weather holds out. See if it's still cold next time.
That's true.
Oh.
We do need to talk about book situation.
Yes.
And
yes.
I do believe that we promised to rewrite the 12 Days of Christmas for this year. So
yes.
I just thought about that while I was walking in the park today. I was like, I'm gonna start brainstorming that one too.
Yes,
for the big reveal. The big brother 12 Days of Christmas.
12 Days of Christmas.
Extravaganza. Right. Maybe you can get continuing education credits for that.
Oh,
right.
Yes, I should.
Maybe we'll just send you a thumbs up picture. Maybe that'll be it.
There's a
that'll be
okay.
That'll be your certificate.
Yeah. So when the kids were learning their letters and numbers and colors and things like that, we had these this like Montessori style apps on our phone, which go with me because that kind of breaks a lot of what you're supposed to do with Montessori, whatever. But like
it does, but okay.
But in our family, when you would successfully do something, it would go. A little bell would go, ding, and then the lady would come on and go, "You did it." And so now every time like we accomplish something or like you finish a task, invariably one of us would go, "Ding, you did it." It's just like
perfect,
completed. Like,
got it.
That's what we just need to send. Like,
that's what. Ding. Put that on a sticker. Ding, you did it. No exclamation point. Just
no. It's you did it. Period. And that's exactly how she's. It wasn't like
no capital letters either. Just like, all lowercase.
Everything else would be like, you did it. Wow. Like all that stuff. It was just like, ding, you did it. Yeah, I did. Thanks.
We have a joke in the class in sixth grade that you're not supposed to follow step one, right? Is the inside joke when we talk about fossils. Because I have this video. It's like this, and it's this lady. She's talking about the steps to become a fossil, right? And just like stone face serious, she goes, "Step one, die." Like. It's so great. Yeah. So the joke is, don't follow step one. That's the official rule.
You die.
Yeah.
Okay. That's perfect. I love that. Don't.
It's so funny. We always have to watch it twice. I'm like, okay, hold on. Okay, now that we've got that, I was just we're gonna back up and watch the rest of this.
Shit.
It's okay.
Breathe. It's okay. I love it. Okay, well, yeah. So we need to. I think we should be aggressive with this and come prepared with a book and have a book proposed for next week.
Okay,
because we can start chunking away at that. Or unless you want to wait later for the winter, but
I don't. Well, I mean, we could like at least get it. We don't have to start yet, but we could like.
I think by next week we should definitely have like
something
in the works to start like either the week after or the coming after, but like
in the next few weeks, like just be like, hey, this is gonna be the book that we're gonna get to like make sure we have it and can get it or whatever and all that stuff. So
and then we need to make a better 12 Days of Christmas. So,
yes.
Okay. We'll brainstorm how we're going to do that too. So
I don't know, but I just we'll put that on again. That's not something that has to be done now, but if we don't remind ourselves now, it won't get done.
Yes,
because I'll forget all about it.
Yes,
because I'm responsible.
Yes.
Wait.
Cool.
And as we discussed, previously in the weeks, we are a professional organization here.
We are.
So, we got to keep that tide rolling.
We should. And maybe, listener, ask your society if you can get CEUs for listening to this podcast. And and it's an email.
Maybe we should just make a continued education sticker. That's all it says. Just continued education brought to you by Oh Brother. Bang.
Continuing.
Yeah. No, it'll just say continually educated.
Yes.
Oh, brother podcast.
Yeah, continually educated.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think this is a good plan. We're going to have to get this sticker thing going.
We've got
Let me
so
write
many
down some
stickers
ideas here.
I've got
I know.
Saying you did it and continually educated.
Continually educated. I think that one's great.
Okay, well, we have a lot to look forward to.
There you go. And potentially 12 days of stickers, right? 12 days of Christmas stickers. Yeah. Yeah. Tie-in event.
This is perfect.
Yes.
Is a lot. It sounds like a lot of work, too, so I got to...
It's fine.
We'll just have somebody else do it. Okay.
That's
Very good. Well, then a lot is coming up and down the pipeline in our... Yes. And
Yes.
see what happens.
Here we go.
Okay. Love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye.